Welcome to Chapter 2, Meta Shamans, apparently. Can't believe how close we were to the end of Chapter 1 there. Alright.
The nightmares again. I thought I was over them.
Let's move this down a smidge. Sorry, sharp-eyed viewers may have noticed the change in shirt. It's the next day. We finished up Chapter 1. Whoa.
Oh, surveillance check. I need to power the terminals manually again. What a pain in the neck.
Journal updated. Okay, what? Oh, hold on. Oh, the audio recording was logged. I could have just read the transcript. I didn't have to keep playing it over and over again. Ugh. Alright, mental note for any further such things we may encounter. Alright, after usual surveillance drone checks, my main security system cuts off the power automatically in order to avoid detection. This place is very good for someone like me, but these surveillance drone rounds have become increasingly irritating. I'd better enable the power manually again from downstairs. Alright, any documents? No, nothing. Okay. Alright. Oh, what have we here? About Phi, unlike other meta-shamanic hackers, all Odin members have specially customized perception-heightening implants directly connected to our brains. Each of us has made the required customizations, adjusting them to our own physiology. According to their intended use, the implants don't work when the user is unconscious, but I need to know where my dreams are taking me, and I think I've found a workaround to do this. I've pushed my implant beyond its intended design. Now it becomes active and aids me during my dream excursions. Here we are. About Mysteriarch. When I wake up from the nightmares, I can vaguely recall something called Mysteriarch, a residual, imprecise shape left on my mind. It feels as if something is interrupting my memories, forcing my thoughts to sink deeper and deeper into the unconscious mind whenever I try to focus. I've been researching this name extensively for 2 months, but can't find anything solid. My best lead is a letter. I was able to break into Kepra Corporation's private cyber enclave archive for the deceased without being detected. The letter I found there belongs to someone called Idris Yazid, who wrote, "You are well aware of the fact that the uncultivated may reasonably conjecture that reality is singular, for they prefer tangible corporeality over abstraction. My persistence on constant reality has been failing my comprehension until it gave me an insight into the inescapable truth, known only by a few souls since the dawn of man. My new findings eventually led me to observe it all, while touring the illusions and the alluring landscapes of computational realities. Mysteriarch Urshanabi was, is, and will be there waiting for us, his continuous soft whisperings hanging in the air. To see the answers that lie beyond the intangible depths of elusive comprehension, one must seek the postern gate of thyself." Too bad I can't make out exactly what any of this means. His scholastic tone and strange wording haven't directed me to the next clue. Is there anything? No, okay. Lost in thoughts. I've started thinking heavily on the prose belonging to Idris Yazid. When I awoke from a recent nightmare, I recalled a small bit of conversation that I had had with the thing called Mysteriarch. It was trying to tell me something about the beguiling nature of the ordinary life, a phantasm of truth. I feel uneasy because of my dream's similarity with Idris Yazid's narrative. I found myself lost in thoughts and in need of finding new information regarding this Mysteriarch character before I am driven completely crazy. Maybe this is all just a coincidence, or perhaps my partially blindfolded strange imagination is hindering me from seeing something explicit. In fact, the more I examine this issue, the more it seems a microcosm of some of my mental faults. I feel that there is something that I need to find on my own without depending on the data out on the net. About the ritual and the word THM. Alice thinks there's something peculiar with my dreams too. She started to observe my dream cycles and then tried a geomancy ritual where she scattered a handful of sand on the ground just beside my body while I'm sleeping. In a trance-like state, she waited for that dream being of mine to write something in the sand. We had nothing on our first few tries, but on the fourth one the letters THM were written in the sand. During several other dreams, the same word was written in the sand over and over again. The meaning of the letters became more mysterious when Alice told me she saw them in one of her arcane occult books called The Time Bore, a book that is thought to have been written in the mind-bendingly ancient times of the pre-Providence era. The book says that someone who is gifted in thought and sense can use both their mind and body to walk between worlds. They can bind the minds of those they meet to the world they are in. The repetitive nature of these rituals has made me believe that I'm not crazy. I have to find a way to recall the contents of my dreams. About the first lucid dream I can remember. With the help of a book called Arcane Roots of Ethnobotany, I was able to prepare an herbal mixture which allowed me to partially recall my strange dreams. They're rather fuzzy, but I can discern the contents and setting well enough. Fortunately, they become increasingly clear with each passing day. Also, I've decided to draw some sketches about my dream visitations, at least about the portions I can remember clearly. Yesterday, while I was dreaming, I visited a place too old to even exist. It was as if it had been devastated by a geophysical catastrophe. Old, ravaged, but still showing clear evidence of a once mighty civilization. Fetid and decrepit dwellings now choked with refuse of decomposed organic masses. Whole complexes of towers and palaces still try to withstand the passage of time, and ancient serpentine labyrinths that may never again stir from their stupor. Let's move over a little bit here. Edifices similar to temples and palaces have had to yield to mere ruin and neglect. They now lie half buried and fractured on the dust, crowded with debris from a past, monstrous, unbridled interference. Those ancient institutions, far from being abolished and overturned, may soon slowly approach the stage of final extinction. Despite its state, it seems that the distinctive spirit of this place is still lingering at large within the time-worn halls of silence. After a long while, my excursion took me to a cyclopean gate, with no sign of damage or corrosion, as if it had been excluded from the monstrous ravages of time faced by all other buildings. When I approached the gate, I noticed words engraved on a sturdy stone plate, which read, Sarcomand. At this point, I suddenly woke from the dream and was back in my room, now filled with all manner of computer buzzing. Aside from the weird aspects of this dream, I felt that I was there, physically. About the second lucid dream I noted down. This time I was in an almost pitch-black stairway, terror spreading through me, rendering me helpless to find a way out of this claustrophobia-inducing place. I moved sightlessly down the fathomless spiral of steep and slippery stairs. Almost an hour later, I reached a gate which led me to a grand opening. There was no air, no noise, no scent of grass, leaves, or of the vegetation on the walls. There were only the nightmare towers beyond, a chilly and angry wind, and my own suspended horror. The minutes seemed to drag slowly by like an unending sentence of a dead silence. Without warning, I heard a sound of faint laughter coming from a great distance. While I could hear it, I knew that it could not have been caused by any living conscious being, and yet there was something noiseless and glacial in it, magnified on every side by the large, dim, almost imperceptible stone gallery. In the distant direction of the laughter, I suddenly saw a grand shape like a woodland satyr, his natural features and attributes distorted in the faint light coming from behind him. After a moment it moved like a scowling specter, or the demon of an old witch's hut, shaking a sort of lusterless lance through the gloom of sleep. Then I saw its stupendous smile. It was the smile of a fanatic, a blasphemer, a personified evil. His mouth opened into a morbid hissing, "Go to the icy plateau of Leng." With these words I woke up from this terrible dream, drenched in a cold sweat, trying to suppress an urgent desire to flee from this room into the crowded streets. I really couldn't explain why this dream made me tremble so hard, but I hoped I'd never see such a sight ever again. Okay. What else we got here? This. Ooh, rhinoceros. Actually, hold on. Can I speed this up a bit? Yeah, there we go. Realized my mouse was set on very slow DPI. Okay. I guess that's it. So we need to go downstairs. Is there a... Hold on. Ah, no. Alright, we'll go with blue. Red's a little too slow. Blue is good. Oh, another document. What do we got here? Whether they're captured from a real-life location or purely a product of imagination, cyber enclaves are an indispensable part of everyone's life. More and more people spend their time in their own or public spaces, alone or with friends, and this brings serious health problems. Because entering into a CE requires a dedicated terminal, users are able to sit or lay down on a unit while connecting. The unit will check and maintain the health condition of a user, but the cheaper units either do a poor job or completely lack this health monitoring feature. Because of this, being connected on a cheaper unit for long periods of time is too dangerous for an individual's physical health. Also, there are studies showing the myriad negative effects of extended disconnection from reality. Notably, it takes a toll on an individual's psychological stability. In this day and age, we spend more and more time in the cyber enclaves rather than we do in waking life. We are our own gods to build and furnish worlds to our heart's content and then live within, without the obvious nuisance of the others. As humanity's pure souls, or the visionaries, learn and adapt ever quicker to the new and unearthly sensations of the current technologies, we become free from our corporeal cages to study the mysteries that had always lain beyond the intangible depths of elusive comprehension. As a wise man once said, those enclaves are nothing but a dream within a dream, a shell into which we retired and died. We need to believe that our minds stand higher than any illusion, otherwise we can find no reason in both life and death, virtual or real. Maybe we do need it on... Yeah. Okay, what's this?
A digital neural study we've been developing together with Akeley for some time. It still has some problems to be addressed.
Alright. Oh. Alright. Well, I guess all the power is off too, so we can't really do much. Okay, well, before we go wandering, I just want to look around the place a little bit more. Oh, here we are. Okay. Alexander, Crystal Seer, sees your life from the cradle to the grave. Oh, lovely. Fragile, keep dry. Am I able to jump? Oh, no. Alright, we have the, hold on. This way? I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's the downstairs. So before we do that, I just wanted to see what this area was over here. Anything? Probably nothing.
I can't go out physically unless it's absolutely necessary.
Ah. So you prefer to live in the virtual world, do you? Alrighty then. Okay. Well, down to the basement we go. Can't go outside. There's people out there. Okay, that might be it down there. We're just gonna take a little look around the place here. What's this? Entry number 27. This time I believe I perfected the transmigration mixture, since I've never experienced such powerful impressions before. The ancient sources dealing with the mixture, especially the time bore, are extraordinarily elusive. But with the guidance of Mysteriarch, I found a bas relief within an ancient library of immeasurable knowledge, thoroughly detailing the preparation of the transmigration mixture. Some ingredients described were of extraterrestrial origin, but thanks to the arcane roots of ethnobotany, I was able to replace them with something else. Below, I've written the current recipe. First, mix Saheti seeds, Kamant, Morinea, Durol seeds, and Firam together and bake the mixture with the herb baker. Then add water, alcohol, wren oil, and Neharvent to the mixture. Okay, then. Cooking with Cthulhu. Ah. Okay, can you... Oh my god. I'm blocking the door. There. No. Piece of shit. Just open. Thank you. Alright. Is it one of these things we gotta do it in a certain order? Alright, maybe there's something else we need to do first. Yeah. There's probably something else we need to do first before we can flip those. Ah. I see. So that, then there's the herb baker, and we do the thing. Okay. Okay, so this recipe here is something we're probably going to have to make. Got it. Okay. What's in here? Nothing, apparently. No, this way. Can I not crouch? Can I not look at this thing? But it looks interesting. Fine. Oh.
These are the drawings of the things I've come across in my dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, my dream quests. For the longest time, I haven't had any. But now they've started all over again for some reason.
Anything on the back? No. Okay. Yeah, this is like the thing we were talking to, the mushroom head guy. Crystal. Right. Big frog dude. That guy looks kind of scary. Oh yeah, we saw these two. The ones that will supposedly devour everything eventually. Okay. Really nice artwork. Quite impressed. Oh, there's more. Read. During my frequent bizarre dream excursions to unearthly locations, I've been seeing myself occupying a strange body with a lithological metallic mask covering its face. I haven't had the courage to look at what the mask hides behind its grotesque features. Even though my strange body is humanoid in shape and size, its sensory receptors and perception responses are telling a different story. Vaguely, I always feel that the muscular, blue-skinned body holds a power I cannot comprehend, at least not yet. Yeah, we saw that before. when he first emerged in the dream. Interesting. Anything else? Kind of waveform analysis. I guess this is for some kind of meditation, maybe. Meditating in front of the crystal. I don't know. Mix of occult and science. Well, I don't know what else we can do. I guess we just gotta... I guess it's gotta be these breakers here, so, let's see. There's nothing else we can do. They don't appear to be numbered or anything. They all appear to be identical. The only thing I can click is the lever, so. Ah, they go up or down. Okay, there we go. Aha! That was a really complicated puzzle that I struggled over far too long. You received a file from Alice. Enable the investigation.
This is strange. She usually refrains from contacting us in this way. I better see what it's all about.
Okay. Oh, it's upstairs. Okay, hold on. Okay. Save the file. Okay. An unauthorized memory module is being loaded. Danger. Sudden loss of consciousness is imminent. Oh, wonderful. 2, 1. Oh, dear. Initializing memory module.
You are being safely transferred to your desired floor. In case of an emergency, a medical bot will be dispatched to your current location. If a mechanical problem occurs, a service bot will be dispatched immediately. Attention, upon your arrival, please mind the gap between the elevator and floor platform.
Slightly Blade Runner-esque music. Huh?
Fine. Scan environment for any abnormal activity. The data's corrupt here.
In there. Look here. To increase the chances of success and to be safe while hacking in an altered state of consciousness, every meta shaman uses perception heightening substances produced from an archaic formula. I use my own recipes perfected over time from my oniromancy rituals, but for his shamanic hacking attempts, Carter uses something different from the rest of the team. Diversahe, an elusive substance. the use of which has stretched outside the boundaries of speculative and obscure realms of prehistory. The results of my extensive studies on the substance reveal that one of its main active ingredients is DMT, also known as the spirit molecule. Dystopian dramatically alters perception and consciousness and induces a subjective feeling of transcending one's body and entering an alternate realm and perceiving and communicating with sentient entities never recognized by the waking sensory receptors. I never used Dystopian since not every physiology can endure the effects of this extreme mixture. Carter is the only one who can use it, and we know its effects from his accounts only. According to our reference book, The Arcane Roots of Ethnobotany, it is described as one of the oldest mixtures humanity has ever known. But its roots are blurred into the recesses of history, leaving only a handful of myths circulating about it, especially those mentioning its otherworldly origins. How it started to be practiced is altogether fascinating yet frightening. It works on the deepest levels of the human psyche, making it extremely effective. Even so, there is something about it that frightens me to the core of my soul. It is hard to describe. All I can say is that it is not meant to be used by the human race in the first place. It is as if it was made for creatures with more sensory organs than humanity possesses. Among our meta-shamanic practices, Carter's ritual of transmigration is by far the most dangerous and the most horrifying, trespassing into the detrimental regions of necromancy. It is an act of possessing someone's body with sheer willpower. The performer forcefully occupies another body, submerging the subject's psyche into dormancy to control or even interrogate them, and it is only successful if you ingest that strange mixture called Dystopian. That is why only Carter is able to perform the ritual, because the mixture doesn't work on us except to make us incredibly sick. Regarding the nature of the ritual, there are only some vague allegations in some rare antediluvian sources. No details about it are available, though I hacked some comprehensive private libraries on the net. It is clear from what I was able to learn that this ritual is directly connected to the soul metamorphosis doctrine. What's more, Carter doesn't remember where he originally learned it. He once mentioned seeking references to it in his strange dreams. I'm not fond of the idea of its usage, but I can't deny the fact that it is really effective. Interesting. Oh, that's a good-sized TV. Trippy. See the rain on the window? Pretty. Oh dear.
Alice? Is she really dead? Fine. Scan Alice's body.
Condition: no pulse detected. Heart failure due to an immense electroshock directed to her entry port. Her heart and brain are damaged. Estimated time of death unknown.
Her entry ports are burned, but there's no indication of physical abuse. According to our log, there was a remote cyber attack targeting her brain. But our thigh implants were specifically designed to avoid such attempts. It seems it failed to do so.
Anything else? Oh, something.
She has no external wounds or injuries on her body.
Oh. What is that? Take that. Anything else?
Her entry ports are burned.
No. Oh, looks like that's it. New command available. Press space to issue it.
Fine. Scan Alice's bedroom for any abnormal activity.
Computer. Infrasound. An artificial infrasound pattern has been emanating from this computer. Now, I didn't read it. Hold on. below standard hearing range, pattern 6482. Confidential. The time for our last mission has arrived, and all the preparations are done. We're going to take back what was stolen from us. Run is at the highest difficulty and needs the cooperation of the whole team. Distribution of duty is as follows. Alice, remote hacking. She will coordinate the operation. Carter, on site. He will access the biolab section to retrieve the Ujia. Akeley, on site. He will hack and access the main network terminal to open a port directly into the mainframe computer. Wilcox, on site. He'll use human proxies to gain access to the forbidden sectors. Last night I tried an invocation ritual whilst I was under the influence of a modified onerogen mixture. The modification was suggested by Carter, as he is more adept than me when it comes to herbs and mixtures. After the usual alien impressions my body has always been experiencing, I found myself in a completely dark void. I tried to shout out loud, but it seemed like the waves produced by my voice were eaten and lost in the dense darkness that appeared to stretch into infinity. After a while, I noticed that the place was not purely empty at all. I started, with fear, to notice some glowing cephalopod creatures dancing and gliding in the air, and, oh God, such a grotesque sight made me tremble and fall down. Only then could I recognize that I was standing on the surface of a deep and dark body of water. I don't know how far, but somehow it felt like it was immeasurably deep, with masses of inconceivable secrets hiding down below. After my initial shock left, replaced by sheer wonder, I was able to see a tower of light far in the distance, faintly glowing amidst the dim environment. I started to walk towards it, and when I got closer, I heard a sound coming from within that tower of light, calling my name and telling me to come closer. This sounds like that opening scene. Right after the opening cinematic, we had to walk towards the tower of light, and there was like jellyfish, glowing jellyfish in the air, and we were walking on water. Even though the voice was tender and human, it made me panic, and I fled with all my might until I fell down onto the watery surface once more. This marked the end of my horrifying experience. Normally, hearing a voice under the influence of such powerful oneirogens that I ingest during my rituals is not something unusual, but this was the first time I came across something that pronounced my name. But even worse, Akeley also tried the same ritual, and he had the exact same experience. Something is not right. I need to investigate this further.
That's strange. I don't remember anything about this radical operation.
I'll just look on all sides just to make sure. Okay. That milk just on the shelf. Okay. Neat. Okay. Well.
Dear Odin team members, if you're listening to this message, then it means I'm no longer alive.
Oh, great.
I'll get straight to the point. There's a lurking danger out there, and it is hunting us down. All of you should already have noticed that it is hard to remember recent memories. Something has been used on us during our latest run to the Kepler Corporation. Despite all the technological devices we have, it seems they were able to trace us down. I have barely escaped their hacking attempts, but I know it is just a matter of time. Try to keep yourself off the grid, and be safe. Alice.
Okay, then. No, hold on.
What is this? A backdoor connection to an external file?
Ah. Was it 6482? Bingo.
I'd better look around more before going any further.
Okay. Thank you for not letting me fuck myself up. What else we got? Okay, we got those things. Yeah. So we gotta let it recharge a little bit. You can see the bar in the upper right there. You gotta let it recharge. You don't want to just keep... Yeah, we can't go there. Alright, so basically... Yeah, it looks like the only place we can go is her apartment. So everything that we need to find should be in there. So what all did we find? So we found the data pad. There's nothing in here. Nothing on the TV. Looking for anything unusual that we haven't found yet. Oh, wait a second. Here. Capra Security Terminal Login Interface. Please log in with your authorized credentials and note that unauthorized login attempts will be punished. Engage manual hacking. Don't attempt hacking. Oh dear. Sure. Puzzle time. Here we go. 5 files detected. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Oh, files. Right. Okay. So we get that. File ID 105. Data terminal. Manual access screen. Security nodes. Update according to predetermined protocols. 4 directional movements allowed. Left, right, up, down. Security nodes are marked as yellow. Port access nodes are marked as green. Alright, so we probably don't want to hit that thing. That looks bad. Alright, so just avoid the circles and we should be fine. Shit! Yeah. Oh god. I don't know. 1? Oh. Okay. And I'm dead. Can we try that again? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I fucked that up big time. So 3 files remaining. Stay out of the damn circles. Oh no, we're okay here. Okay. Confidential employer left time of the last mission has arrived. All the preparations are complete. We're going to take back what was stolen from us. Booyah. Alright. Oh, jeez, that was close. Oh. Okay, I can't even go that way. How the hell am I supposed to get down there? Oh, I gotta brute force hack my way past that one, don't I? I get it. So... Okay, there's one over here. So I'm gonna have to fight one of them. Okay. Exactly my thought. This city is nothing but a theatrical stage where an inhuman puppet master pulls the strings of fate according to its own arbitrary agenda. Alright. Okay. Okay. I mean, there's no other way through. Okay. We'll try Sublime. Hey, we did it. We get the last file. About the holographer disk. Carter, I'm going to leave the disk at your place personally as an encrypted parcel. I haven't had enough time to examine it. You need to see what it contains for yourself. This is the passcode, 59714. Maybe I should write that down just in case we can't retrieve the information. 59714. Okay. Get that parcel and stay out of the grid. Lay low and be careful. Okay, I think we're good. Journal updated. Yeah, it says there. Okay, good. Excellent. Cool. I like these little mini games that it gives you to do the hacking stuff. Makes me feel like a hacker. Nothing. Alright, just keep walking. So this was some kind of back door in the memory chip. So this may or may not have been something that actually existed in the real world. Cube. Okay. Interesting. An unauthorized memory module has been found, preparing to load. Danger.
No, fight. Cancel this operation.
Oh, again? Oh, shit. Nope, too late. We're doomed. We're doomed!